Ever since I can remember, I've wanted to build my own home. Today, we finally have the foundation. A 1998 Chevy G10 van with 150,000 miles on her and a long life ahead. In today's video, we are going to give you a full tour of the van before any work is done, do some stealth camping, and get her inspected. Come along with us and enjoy the ride. Freaking winter wonderland here, folks. You guys might be asking yourself, what's this kid doing? What vehicle is he in right now? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a snowstorm out, and it is our very first night camping in our brand new van. Our brand new, very old van. We're gonna do a full tour in the morning. I'll show you this whole thing. Just got some gas. We're gonna go get some Mickey D's, because I'm not gonna be cooking or anything in here yet. I don't have anything set up. We're gonna do a full before tour so you guys can see what this van looks like, and we can keep this memory of what this van was when we first got it. That's why we're putting out this video. Also, because we're camping for our first night in the van before we even do the camping conversion, because this thing's already really pretty much set up for camping. It is a 1998 Chevy G10 conversion van. Folks, this thing is freaking awesome, and I can only imagine what we're gonna do to it in the long run. Let's get to McDonald's. I'm starving.
Hi, how are you today?
Hi, how are you? Oh, we got McDonald's. Yum. So we got McDonald's fries. They're the best out of the major fast foods. Who's it better? Well, I'm gonna keep it running most of the night, I'm sure. I'll like crank the heat for a bit, pass out, wake up. I've done it before. Ain't no problem. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. Like in my old car, I would like fall asleep in the driver's seat or something, you know what I mean? Like relax, crank it, wake up, and just turn the car on and go back to sleep. Whereas like in this thing, I'm gonna be in the back asleep and have to actually get up. You know? That's fairly annoying. I will leave it running for a little bit. When I get there, I'm gonna watch a movie. I just put some gas in it, so should be golden. Bread's stale from McDonald's. The fries are amazing. The burgers, I'll give them a freaking 2. Stale bread. You can like see how hard it is. Gross. Rocking 23 degrees in Nashua right now. We're camping out right next to one of our favorite little ponds. Doing some stealth camping, folks, right on the main road in the conversion van, gonna watch a movie. There's only one thing about this stealth camping. I faced the front of the van towards the building ahead of us because while the van is on, the lights are always on, like the daytime running lights. So even with the lights turned off completely, they're still on, which really stinks. It's really in the way of stealth camping. So we'll have to turn this van on and off all night. That's our other, that's one of our big things coming up with this van, is how are we going to heat this thing with the van off. And been doing a lot of brainstorming, been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I'm about to actually watch one right before I watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou. Let me tell you something, folks. Guys, we're stoked about this VHS player. Guys, if you have any old VHSs and you want to send them our way, we appreciate it. This is one of the first ones I bought for the van. Yeah, that's Basketball, one of the greatest movies ever made. We got Oh Brother Where Art Thou, fan-freaking-tastic movie. And I bought The Lion King. We have The Lion King up there too. Whew, got some cool stuff. I also got the Star Wars Trilogy box set, and it's unopened. And so I don't know what to do with it, whether or not I should keep it unopened or like open and watch it. What do you guys think? Should we sell it? It's looking like it's going for a lot of money online, and I spent 20 bucks on it. I've found it upwards of $2,000. Anyways, chow down some Mickey D's. I can't wait to do some like real solid camping adventures in here where, you know, we're cooking everything and doing the whole nine. Under this bed here is, we're gonna rip this bed out and we're gonna actually put in a bed that has a bunch of storage underneath it. And guys, we'll show you more of this tomorrow, but this is a entire wheelchair doohickey, so that's taking up a ton of room in the van, and it also weighs a lot. I'm sure it's really not helping with my gas mileage right now. But anyways, I'm super freaking tired. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be waking up periodically all night to turn the van on, heat it up, because I'm sure I'm gonna be waking up freezing freaking cold. We don't really have a way to heat it right now. I should have brought a little propane heater, but these floors are all rugs and stuff like that. I wasn't feeling 100% with that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna hopefully not get kicked out of here. We got some stuff we got to do in the morning right up the road, like get this MFer inspected. Yes, we're stoked about that. Like, just the fact that we can go get this thing inspected right away is fantastic, because of that last freaking minivan that, obviously, guys, if you didn't see it, Scotty crashed it. That minivan was a lemon, and I hope this thing ain't a lemon. We'll definitely get a better look at it tomorrow when we get it up on the jack, but from what I've seen, holy crap, I think we made out like bandits. This friggin' van is so cool. I can't wait to show you guys the outside and the sun and everything tomorrow. The snow's gonna be all over the ground. It's a beautiful night. It is a beautiful night. We'll probably catch you guys. I'll check in a little bit. Let you know how the movie's going and how sleep's going, because I'm sure sleep's gonna suck tonight. This bed here is comfortable, but I don't think it's gonna be like ultra comfort, but we'll see. I'm tired enough, so maybe it'll be the best sleep I've ever had in my life.
Coming soon to theaters, video and DVD.
Rocking out some Oh Brother Where Art Thou. We're getting towards the end. It's like 11 o'clock. I just turned the heater on in the car. I've been trying to go without it for a while just to see how it's going to be sleeping in here. Temperature is still at the 22. Snow is gone down to next to nothing. We're going to get some rest and maybe finish this movie. Then we'll get some rest. Alright, folks. Time for lights out. About 11:30. Just turned off the van. I'll probably have to turn her on in another hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see. We'll let you know how it goes. It's still like 22 degrees outside, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to get up a couple times and turn this thing on. So, good freaking night. Good morning, good morning, morning, morning. It is almost 7 o'clock. We slept pretty good. We did have to get up every 2 hours and start the car, but honestly, it wasn't even bad. Like, I never got super cold. This was great. This was better than I expected without having some sort of like heater in the van. But wow, dude, guys, the limo lighting. I'm excited. I kind of wanted to sleep a little more. It's still kind of dark, but I really gotta poop, so gonna go do that. We don't have the means to be doing that here yet. I think I'm gonna get like an outdoor, like a pop-up tent thing that is made for porta potties. I think that might be the situation. I don't know if I want to be doing the poops in here, but we'll see. We got a lot to talk about with this van. It's gonna take forever to build this thing out, and we're stoked that we're already able to do stuff like this. But with upgrades coming, this thing's gonna be amazing. The only shitty thing is I'm broke as a joke. So these upgrades and the build and everything is gonna come in due time. I can't pour money into this thing that I don't have. So you guys want to help out, watch the videos. I'll leave my Venmo link down below. If any of you guys ever want to donate to the van build or anything like that, we'll be able to make it happen. We do have some means to make some money with the van, and we'll talk about that in a little bit when I go over all the van once it gets nice and light out. But for right now, let's go to the restroom. Thank you, little Shell gas station. So we went to the first gas station. It was like a Seasons or something, actually, like right next to where we were. And that, I mean, I'm not going to get into detail, but I turned around and walked out. Let's just say that. Let's just go ahead and say that. All right. I think I'm going to go find us some breakfast. It's going to be so nice when we can actually pull out the kitchen in the back of this gosh darn thing and cook breakfast for ourselves. But obviously right now we don't have the amenities or anything like that. So we're going to go dunk it up. Let's go. Ooh, white chocolate coffee and a wake-up wrap. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yum. All right, guys. So a little bit too dark for the tour. Guys, this is where we slept last night. Ready? Nope. Right back there. Right around that little corner. You can probably see our dark spot where the car was. Right there. Right next to the pond. I'm gonna bang a Ewing, kind of head back to the same spot. The reason why I chose this spot to camp out in last night, one, because it's really close to where we're going today to get our car inspected. And two, there's a lot of special meaning to this place. You guys know this place, you know this place, but this is the pond that I fell in through the ice. I've caught a couple of my biggest bass here. I don't know if you guys have any bodies of water that like are very special to you, because they always just somehow come in clutch, whether it be, you know, you only have a few minutes, you want to catch a fish, or you just got to get that topwater bite or something like that. Like, this place has just always been really good to me, and it was one of my first ponds that I really started to get into fishing when I first got into it, because it was just very easily accessible. The shoreline all around it is a little difficult, but can be accessed. So it was just something I was doing before I got a boat. I was able to hit around this whole pond. Now we're just gonna park right at the boat launch because we're not trying to be inconspicuous, because it ain't nighttime anymore. Look at that thin layer of ice on the pond already. Woo-hoo-hoo! Ice fishing's coming, boys! Ice fishing will be here way sooner than we think. Very excited about that. I think I'm gonna, right now, let the sun come up a little bit, even though I think it's gonna be a pretty cloudy day. It will get a little brighter than it is right now. I don't even think the sun's quite up yet. We're just getting that first light. And I think I'm gonna put on the Lion King and relax for a little bit until we hear from Tyler. Cheers. Let's check the temperature. It's still pretty freaking cold out there. I'm guessing 28. Because I think it's heated up a little since last night, honestly. But watch, I could be totally wrong. It could just be me getting used to it being cold. Yeah, no, it's still 22 degrees. So that's pretty sweet, nice and cold. What a beautiful day. Oh yeah, baby. I want to take this opportunity to thank Tyler and Best Ford for always having the best service around.
It was really cool to get underneath the van and get a really solid look at her to make sure she is completely and totally road ready. Being an old van, there are definitely a few minor improvements we'll be able to make as we do the build to give us an absolute beast on the road. Best Ford in Nashua is one of the greatest service teams around. Thanks again, guys. I am not much of a car guy, and every time I walk out of that shop, I feel like I've learned a little something. You guys freaking rock.
Alright folks, we're going to be doing the whole walk through this thing in the GoPro because it's just got such a wider angle, and you'll be able to kind of see more. It'll be easier for me. I won't have to like get so far away with my camera. It's kind of zoomed in on the big camera. So anyways, let's go over the van as is. Again, this is a Chevy 1998 Chevy G10 conversion van, like a Chevy 1500 converted into this glorious contraption that we are in right now. We just got her inspected. Our boy Tyler, thank you Tyler, over at Best Ford. You are the man. It was nice getting this thing up on the lift and actually really taking a look at her to see what she looks like underneath, and I gotta say, I'm super impressed. This van is sick, and I'm wicked excited to get out on the road and do some cool shit. But obviously, of course, right now we got a lot to do to get there. We got a lot of random things in here. I'm gonna show you all the weird nooks and crannies and everything. We're gonna go over what this van looks like now. Let's check this thing out. So the steering wheel cover on this thing definitely is a little bit dated. We got you know, tape on here, and it needs some love. We might need to just replace that. The paneling here is very sun-kissed. Could sand it down and redo this whole thing if we wanted to. Then we have this whole center system right here. Definitely is a little bit weird. That pops open, tons of storage. And underneath there is where we access the motor. As you can see, we got like the old school radio with a tape deck, dude. I haven't had tapes in a while. I might have to look for some. Making our way over here, this little doohickey, I am not even really sure what it's for, but we were brainstorming, and I think it's for that. We'll get to that in a little bit. We get the airbag here. It definitely has a little bit of like moldy stuff. We got to get that taken care of. These seats are absolutely crazy. They're on this like giant like runner, so they can go really far back. I'm sorry. They can go really far back and really far forward. They can turn around like that, but can't go any further than that, and that is kind of crappy. I wish we could get it to go all the way around, and that way it could be facing the back here, but we can't do that. Anyways, get that back. The craziest thing this chair does, and for absolutely no reason I can think of, yeah, still going there. Look at that. That is that's really high up. Yeah, like my feet don't touch the ground. Hi. Hello. Crazy. Crazy. The Merrimack River down there. These seats are super plush. This one's barely been used. This one, I mean, for it being in 1998, it's in very, very good shape. The seats are in super good shape. All right, up here we have this control system here. Got a couple lights there, and that same control system is right back there as well. And what this does is we can turn on the valiance in the center and the reading lights, and we are freaking lit up back here, folks, with these the limo lights up in here, all back here, the whole center there, and we do have all of these lights. And again, this is the whole system here, so we can turn all these lights off, the center, the reading, the valiant, and they're all off now. Whoever had this before us installed these Sharp speakers, and they go to the radio, but this whole system here is on these speakers that are built in here and here. It's wild. There's also, this is for the TV speaker. I don't know what that does. And then this has like the rare stereo or the TV volume for headphones, headphone jacks. There's a million of these ashtrays in here, because back then it was still like super cool to smoke cigarettes. Then we have some storage here. Nice, good amount of storage back there. Again, all these systems here, another ashtray, speakers, and then we have this giant contraption here, and two little cubbies on either side, another cubby back there that we put, well, brother, where art thou? The Lion King, and my personal favorite, basketball. But anyways, got those up there. And all right, so let's get to this. This thing works, fully functional. I am not gonna get into this right now. This needs to come out of the van. We need to sell that. So we want that gone. And because of that, they had to do this crazy contraption with the doors to get the doors to close. So it's like this crazy pin system. It's wild. So once this comes out, we can get the doors back to being normal, and that'll be great. Now, this thing also has all of these all working all around. They all come down and up, which is sweet. We still want to make like blackout and insulated things for the windows as well, for when we're doing some stealthy stuff. And the only thing that doesn't have them is the back windows. They stay just like that. You can't even close those curtains. They're kind of like sealed like that. Here is the couch, and I put these blankets on because I slept in here last night, as you guys saw. But this is that same material as the front seats. It doesn't even seem like it's been touched. This thing goes forward, and that's the position you would have it in if you're just chilling, watching TV, driving. It gives you a much bigger trunk. And then when you want to fold it down into a bed, you do that. Boom. Now, I am the perfect size to sleep this way on this thing, which is great. My feet right up there, perfect. And yeah, it doesn't get any better. If I was any taller, like any taller, I wouldn't be able to do this. I'd have to go like diagonal. But I am literally like the perfect height for this silly thing. Now, this bed thing also has to go. Basically, it's a big metal frame. It's got motors and stuff underneath it. It's awesome. It's cool for what it is, but it definitely isn't cool for what we want to do. It doesn't have enough room under there to build an pull-out kitchen, and this bed is definitely not as comfortable as the bed we'll be able to make and put in here and have it like an actual bed here. I'm thinking about actually raising it up a little bit to have even more storage underneath, like maybe a 4-drawer system. We'll see. We got a lot of plans, folks. A lot of plans. This van is freaking dope. So that goes up like that. That's your trunk space. Really not great. Jack's in there for the whole thing. And as of right now, we don't have a spare. And I don't like that. We got to get a spare tire. You know, with all this wood here, I'm thinking all this could come out, and all the rug. I'm thinking about, you know, wood floors. There's a lot of things I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how we're gonna heat this thing when we're parked. There's like 10 different ways we could heat it. I'm thinking about AC in the summertime. I'm thinking about an office, I'm thinking about solar, and I'm thinking about hot water for the pull-out kitchen, and I'm thinking about refrigeration. And those things right there, folks, are what we need. This will be like a traveling fishing office, you know, a fishing office on wheels, so we could edit videos, we can sleep wherever the heck we want, and we can travel and fish. That's the goal. Oh, there's a couple more things I should show you. Obviously there's, you know, big storagey things in the backs of those big giant chairs. Also down here we have this full-on like radio system with the tape deck that is separate from the front. It's wild. This whole thing is just wild. It boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. But I love it. Guys, let me know what you think we should do with this van. If there's anything we should be thinking of to do with this van. I would love to make it a 4x4 van, but that's something that, you know, we got to get real big on YouTube before we have any money to do that kind of shit. But this thing is freaking, I'm just so excited about it. But let me know if you have any ideas. I would love to get a ladder on the back and a tire rack on the back for the spare. That would be key. Couple little things like that, you know. I was talking about painting the outside. Some people are telling me to leave it stock because it looks less conspicuous. So I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. I haven't decided on anything except for the fact that the bed's got to get out of here and this big wonky thing's got to go. Now it works. Hopefully we can get some money for it that then we can put into the build. That's the goal. We are super thankful, super thankful for Scotty for helping us get this thing. I wouldn't have even been able to afford a vehicle for probably another week or two. And so Scotty came in clutch and was able to help us out with this, and we owe him a little bit, but Scotty came in clutch. So huge thanks to Scotty. Guys, if you see him around, let him know that he's the man, because without him almost killing us, we wouldn't have this insane van. So, you know, sometimes bad shit happens, and you gotta make the best of it. And that's basically what happened here. So we're gonna chill here for a little bit. We're gonna wait for Keith. He should be done in about a half an hour. I think we probably have 15-20 minutes left of the Lion King. So we'll go ahead and turn our audio video center on. We have our working VCR. Bada bing. Oh, it's over. I was playing it while we were working on the car. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. But yeah, you guys get the picture. If you guys have any old VHSs and you want to send them my way, I will greatly appreciate you for them. And also, as you can see, I am all pretty much, this is me fully standing up. I have to tilt my head slightly in this thing, but I am like full on standing up in here, and that in the long run I think is going to make this thing a lot more comfortable to be in for long periods of time. Being able to get up and walk around is awesome. The amount of storage we're going to be able to put in here is going to be sick. All right, guys, I will catch you in a little bit. We're going to check out Keith's new leg, and then we're going to head home.
You fellow old Rafiki, he knows the way. Come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just had some lunch with Keith. I had a blast. We showed him the van. He was stoked about this thing. I'm stoked about this thing. I hope you guys are stoked about this thing.
Turn left to merge onto I-293 South.
In a quarter mile, we're taking the left. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope you enjoy the van. I hope you enjoy what we do to this thing. I'm really looking forward to the future. For the first time in a long time, I'm freaking stoked. This has literally been the dream for so much longer than a lot of you know. Like 2 years ago, we were like this close to getting a bus. Like this freaking close to making a bus build. And then everything just got dragged on, and you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not gonna really get into it. But you know, to be here at this point, to have the vehicle finally the stage.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to merge.
Shut up, Siri! To finally have the stage to build this thing, I'm really excited. I hope you guys enjoy the ride. Let's do this. If you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell as well. We'll catch you on the next one. Fish out.
My father used to tell me there's children starving in Africa. So eat your food, nigga, you living, you should be happier. So your first world problems, darkest third world onyx. Sounding out with those in ease like you're hooked on phonics. Blow harmonics, mental vomit, leaving trails like comments. Let's be honest, this is a sonnet about your lack of being honest with yourself. Here's some chronic, and your feelings is a luxury. Spoiled California never had a day of hustling.
Don't you worry any longer. Don't you worry, don't you worry, don't you worry. You look ugly when you frown, and I don't want that shit around. Didn't no one ever told you? It's all big fake smiles in California.